12th, 2021, and it is 9:46 p.m. We have a winter storm watch for Sunday night through Tuesday morning, and we'll take a close look at that here in just a second. We've got lots of maps. We'll talk about snow totals and all of that good stuff here in just a second. We'll wait just a moment to get some folks on board, and then we'll start rolling along with, I guess, winter storm number 2. We had the first one Wednesday into early Thursday morning. This will be winter storm number 2, and then we could have winter storm number 3, and that one would be around the Thursday time frame. So very active weather pattern. There's a reason for that. We can talk about that as well here in just a second. Let me get this off to our first Alert Storm Team page. Thanks for liking or sharing tonight's Facebook Live, also streaming on Twitter and a YouTube live streaming as well. So let's get a couple shout outs out there, and then again we'll get moving right along. And it's a big winter storm watch covering all of our region. And it looks like a good 4 to 8 inches will be possible. There could be a little less for areas off to the east southeast of Louisville, and perhaps a little bit more in some areas. We'll probably have some pretty good snow ratios. That is the snow per how much water you have, because we're going to have some cold temperatures in the lower 20s. The colder it is, the more snow basically you can kind of squeeze out of the air. We've got Linda Byers, Joshua Violet, Tanya Makowitz, Betty Cressup, Muriel Stout, Dawn Barkham, Amy McCabe, Patty Brown, Jennifer Rodriguez from Pekin, Lydia Lewis from Clarksville, Tina Stinson from Greensburg, Doug Blethens, Angela Thompson, Joseph Rubel from Squire Boone, Kathy Bryant, Ben Adkins, Lee White from Shelbyville, Joshua Thompson from Callaway County, Cindy Owens from Bedford, Indiana, Chad Quick from New Albany, Sherry Carlson, thanks for watching here tonight. We've got Jeff Mattingly, Lisa Elswick, Kathy Willis, Michael Thompson. Saturday, there's nothing happening Saturday, just cold. Sherry Wells from Austin, Indiana, Kristen Harris from Springfield, Leanne Davidson from Rineyville. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We've got a lot more folks as well, and we'll try to get to some more here in just a second. All right, so again, Winter Storm Watch Sunday night, but really the main event is on Monday. So here's the pattern. We've got that polar air dropping over much of the United States. Active jet stream right over the top of our area. So the jet stream, kind of think of that as your storm highway. So we're getting storms about every 2 or 3 days, pretty much. And here's the first one. We'll go back just a hair there. So Sunday's looking dry for the daytime for Valentine's Day. And then late Sunday night, we're going into the overnight hours here. Some light snowfall accumulations possible. We could get a little bit of a break late Monday morning, early afternoon. See, there's that lighter color indicates very light snow. So with temperatures in the upper teens, or even colder than that, Monday morning, anything that falls will stick. So there could be, even with just light snow, some slick roads Monday morning. And then we start to pick up the intensity of the snowfall later in the afternoon and evening. That darker blue indicates some heavier snowfall rates. That's 11 p.m. Monday. And then the system moves off and tapers off Tuesday morning. We get a break for much of Tuesday. And then there you can see it's suggesting we get some more light snow moving in Wednesday in advance of the next potential winter storm. Now this one looks like a mixed bag of precipitation. So you can see snow on the northwest side, rain or freezing rain or sleet on the southeastern side. If we get a more westward track, a warmer solution, we might have that rain, freezing rain, sleet, might into some snow, just that ugly mix. If this slides a little bit farther to the east, we're going to be more on that western side and the colder side of this system. So this one, I mean, the fine details of Thursday, probably going to take a while to work out, just like the last one we had. And there you can see it kind of switching to snow on the backside of that. That's that Thursday system right there. All right, let's take a look at a bunch of snowfall maps. This is the, well, we're going to have to update the model on that one, and that shouldn't take too long. It's reading some old model data, so I'll fix that up here. We'll go to the latest GFS. We'll save that. It's going to happen to the Euro as well. Let's load it back up. All right. So there's that swath of some good old snowfall accumulation. This could be the biggest snowfall in one day since maybe, I think it was around March 20th, 2018, a few years ago. But that didn't last long because that was like a first day of spring kind of snow. Okay, moving along. Here's the European snowfall map. And again, if you're just tuning in, we've been saying about 4 to 8 inches of snow possible. Might be a little less east, might be a little bit more in some locations, and then as far as the ice chances, it looks like the ice will stay mainly to our east. So that red color indicates ice, the pink and the red. Okay, let's have some fun, shall we? This is the NAM, the North American weather model. Obviously, it shows quite a bit. Again, we're going to be conservative at the moment and say about 4 to 8 inches of snowfall. But I think it's fun to look at the raw data. Here's the GFS. That says anywhere from 6 to 12 inches for Monday's storm. And here's the European weather model, and it shows 5 to 10 inches. So a good old-fashioned snowfall. I think it'll be nice. This one looks a little easier to predict because primarily, if it stays the way it's looking, it'll be a snow event instead of all different types of precipitation. And then Thursday looks like it could be a mess, and that one could be really tricky again. All right, 28 right now. It's cold out there. North winds at 5 to 15. We've been at or below freezing since Wednesday. And we're going to be close to freezing or below freezing all the way through next Wednesday at least. So a long-lasting cold pattern. Right now, who's the coldest in Kentucky? We've got 25 in Corden, 25 in Elizabethtown. You factor in that breeze, it feels a little colder than that. Pretty quiet conditions across the area. There could be, just by the way, late tonight, a little freezing drizzle in some parts of our area, which can cause some slick spots. Just kind of keep that in mind, but it shouldn't be a big deal for us. All right, let's look hour by hour. This will take us into the beginning of that Monday snowstorm. So tonight, upper teens and lower 20s. Tomorrow is looking mainly dry. Could be a couple flurries. Upper 20s to the lower 30s tomorrow. This is in the afternoon. It might be a touch warmer. You can see some above freezing temperatures off to the south of the Bluegrass Parkway. All right, we'll take this into our Valentine's Day Sunday. We still have that north breeze, keeping it cold across the area. And there are the high temperatures. Again, very cold on Sunday. All right, let's inch this forward. All right, so the snow looks like it'll come in late Sunday night. This is going into the wee hours Monday morning when a lot of us are sleeping. So that if that is happening, that's a decent snowfall rate at 8 o'clock in the morning Monday. Again, that first wave turns lighter, kind of moves out through the early afternoon before we start to see some of that heavier snow inching in from the southwest. So there's kind of two waves, kind of a light primer snow wave during the overnight early Monday morning, and then we might get a little bit of a break. And then late in the afternoon into the evening time Monday is when the heavier snow begins to move in. All righty. So hometown temps tonight, upper teens, lower 20s. Could be just a little bit of freezing drizzle out there. Cloudy and cold tomorrow. A little colder north, slightly warmer south. 7-day forecast. A busy just heart of the winter kind of forecast right here. Mostly dry during your weekend. Could be a couple flurries. We're going to end up bumping that up to 100% chance of snowfall on Monday. Tuesday's looking dry as the system pulls out. Wednesday, some light snow showers ahead of the next system that brings a wintry mix on Thursday. We have no clue what accumulations could be like or what type of accumulation, where the accumulation will be on Thursday. So that would be like the third system within a span of almost a week, maybe 8 days. Going back up to the top again, we've got a winter storm watch Sunday night through Tuesday morning. Just looking at some of the comments here. Ronald Morgan, what's the grand total for all three storms? Well, that total is obviously going to be different for every little location in our area. And there won't be much melting. So we've got maybe an inch of some freezing rain with sleet and a little snow on top of it now. You add that to 4 to 8 inches on Monday. There could be some overachieving spots on Monday. And then who knows what we'll get on Thursday. So 3 storm total. To be honest, I have no idea how much we'll see in different parts of the area. Thursday's storm especially, there could just be a wicked range of all kinds of different precipitation, and again, that's why I just call it a mess. But thankfully, Monday's storm is a cleaner storm, an easier storm, because it looks like it'll be mostly in the form of snowfall. Tammy Mix was asking, are we going to have any ice or anything? Eastern Kentucky looks like the best chance for some ice with Monday's system. There might be some ice to think about with Thursday's system. But this one looks like mostly snow on Monday. Angie Marshall says, your son and his friends look like they're having a blast sliding on the ice. Yes, and today on the hills, it was like solid ice. So he was just sledding in his clothes, not on a sled, just his body, taking it on down the hill. We've got some pretty awesome sledding hills in our neighborhood. Tanya Makowitz was saying, a friend told me we're expecting 4 to 8 inches of snow on Monday. Yeah, that's kind of a general consensus right now. National Weather Service is calling for over 4 inches in Louisville. The Cincinnati office, which covers Carroll County, Kentucky, was saying 4 to 8 inches. Indianapolis National Weather Service was saying 5 to 7. A lot of the data is showing at least 4 to 8 inches on Monday. And, during a period of time when we get the snow on Monday, we could be in the lower 20s, which increases our snowfall ratios. So sometimes it can kind of outperform some of the data. So we'll see. I think 4 to 8 inches is a pretty conservative estimate at this time for most of our area. Pam Eaton was asking about Borden. Definitely that 8 inches is possible. That's a good question from Mike. With the snowpack Monday, any radiational cooling keep temperatures lower than the model on Thursday? That's a great question, because when you get a snowpack, it can, in reality, be colder than what the models think sometimes. And so then you can end up with a snowier solution for the next winter system. And I kind of actually really hope that's true, because snow is a lot better to handle than sleet or freezing rain, especially. And then I just don't want, I really don't want 35 degrees moderate rain just on top of the snow that we get on Monday. I just hope we don't get that like cold rain. That's just going to be a mess. You're probably going to end up with like storm drains covered in snow, and then you get rain on top of that. And so hopefully, we've got a lot of time to try to nail down Thursday's storm, and hopefully it ends up being a colder solution for us. But time will tell. Christy, yeah, you're in Hart County. You're also in that 4 to 8 inches. It could be a little bit lower. You're probably in the lower end, the farther south and southeast you get from Louisville. But you got to watch out. You get far enough east and southeast of Louisville, then we might have to start talking about a little ice. Deb Inlow asking, could ice fishing be a possibility? I've got a lot of friends asking that as well, and it's such a dangerous thing to talk about, getting in on the ice. I would just please do not let any kids play around the ice unsupervised. And I believe it's about 4 inches of clear ice that you need to step on it. Definitely do your research. Check the ice if you're going to try to do that. But I don't want to be a part of any recommending doing anything on ice. That is definitely up to the individual. So I think I'll be checking my pond for sure to see how deep that ice is, because it's only happened like twice in the last 6 or 7 years that we've had ice thick enough that you could walk on it. But with a full 8 days at or below freezing, you'd think we'd start getting some thicker ice across the area. There was one year back in, I think, 2000. I want to say 2010, something like that. We had a cold spell, and we got the U of L club hockey team to play hockey on our neighborhood pond. It was kind of fun. There you go, Denise. That sounds like a good time. Columbia, Kentucky, JJ, you're going to have to watch out for snow, but also the potential for ice your way. Bertha asking about the snow amounts. Again, generally at this point, 4 to 8 inches. We're going to have the very, very, very latest data Sunday afternoon, right before this system moves in. Meteorologist Alden German will be in here through the weekend analyzing all that data. I'll be sharing it, of course. So Sunday afternoon, right before it comes in, that's when we can really start to use those different contours and say, 8 inches in this zone, 4 inches down here. But right now, it's just kind of a blanket 4 to 8 inches across the area. We may end up upping those amounts a little bit. We might lower the amounts for some areas off to the east, but that's a pretty significant amount of snow, and that's why there is a winter storm watch across the area. All right, let's go through some maps one more time for the folks that were just getting on board, and then we'll wrap things up here at 10:04 p.m. So there's a dry Sunday. Late night, we start to see some snow spreading in. So that first batch of snow is on the light side, but could be some light accumulations Monday morning. And then late Monday afternoon, Monday night is when we start to pick up the intensity of the snowfall across the area. That'll move out early Tuesday. We get a break Tuesday. Wednesday could have some light snow showers, and then question marks all over that Thursday system. We just don't have a good handle on that one. So there's that swath of snow all across the region. And notice, this is the latest update from the GFS. It's got the heavier band, like east, northeast of Louisville, where before that was out to the west, and then you kind of match this up with the European weather model, and it's just got kind of an even amount of snow across the area. And then this is not snowfall, by the way. I know it says snowfall in the title. That needs to be changed to ice. That's the ice threat that should be mainly off to our east on Monday. And just for fun, just having fun looking at the North American weather model, and it shows a bunch. And then this is the GFS weather model. It's showing like 6 to 12 inches. And then the European weather model showing about 5 to 10 inches. Right now we're saying we're going to be a little more conservative than that and say about 4 to 8 inches of snow. But again, those totals will likely be adjusted, so don't get married to any of those numbers just yet. They're going to fluctuate. We're going to change them up a little bit. Saturday we might nudge them up an inch, or we might take it down a little bit off to the east if we see more ice. Sunday we might massage the numbers a little bit as well. But this is what we're working with the information we've got at this time. All right, thanks for spending some time with me to check out some more snow. I mean, this might be it. This might be the heart of winter. I was looking way downrange in the long-range data, and it showed a warm up by the end of the month. I actually saw some 60s by late month. Will that happen? We have no clue. We'll have to wait and see. But over the next week and a half, looks like that, just the heart of winter. So if you like snow, enjoy it while it lasts. How many days till spring? It's February 12th. March 20th is the first day of spring. So we're, what, about a month and 8 days away? That's not too bad. We're getting there. And then in about 1 month, our sunsets are like 7:45, almost 8 p.m. So we're about to get through the heart of winter here, guys. All right, I'll see you in about 53 minutes on WHS 11 News, the night team. Sleep well. Have a peaceful night. We'll see you later.